Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Drew and you're once again watching The Theme Park Dude. And it is finally that time of the year where Halloween Horror Nights 34 speculation map has begun for Universal Orlando Resort. Speculation map by Horror Night Nightmares has been released for both Orlando and Hollywood. This video I'll just cover Orlando, but a lot of the houses are also in both, so. And I also have a link in the description below to the Twitter post that Horror Night Nightmares posted, and be sure to check them out as they do these maps every year and really make HHN speculation season what it is, because they put all the rumors together into very accurate speculation maps. So it's very exciting, and I cannot wait to go to Horror Nights this year. Before I begin, it means a lot if you could hit that subscribe button as well as the like button to support the channel. Now, off to the video. Surprisingly, Halloween Horror Nights is almost here. Now, with Epic Universe opening this summer, I really think the attention on Horror Nights has definitely been less than normal, just because there's this whole new theme park opening with Dark Universe, especially being horror-centric, so a lot of the HHN people that would normally be talking about Horror Nights are talking about that instead. But I think with these speculation maps now releasing, we're officially in Horror Nights season, and I think a lot more people are going to be getting excited within the community, especially when Epic Universe opens this summer, and everyone's going to be going to the next thing, which is going to be Horror Nights. But obviously, Epic's going to be great, super excited for that, but this is not about Epic, this is about Halloween Horror Nights. And this year's lineup based on this first speculation map looks really, really good. Now, of course, there's going to be multiple versions of these speculation maps throughout the season, so expect a couple more of these videos leading up to the event, which I will be at this year, hoping opening night, but we'll see. But expect some videos on that in the future, but as well as more videos covering the more speculation maps that Horror Night Nightmares creates. And now looking at this speculation map, we can see a lot of just icons. Now, Horror Night Nightmares now makes it kind of a mystery. There's been a lot of rumors for a while, like regarding the Wyatt 6, or Scream, or Terrifier. And of course, some of those are featured here, some of them are not. That just means they're rumors. Everything in this video, please be aware, is a rumor. Nothing here has been confirmed at the time of recording this. Now, I don't know if they're going to announce something next week, probably not. But I'm just saying, as of the time of recording this, everything here is a rumor. Now, starting in the bottom left corner, we have what looks to be an original house based on pirates. Now, that's really kind of where I'm at right now, and where a lot of people are kind of sitting with the theory so far. It's a pirate original house, maybe a Dead Man Pier sequel house, who knows? But it's going to be where Monstros was located last year, so it's going to get a decent amount of space in a soundstage. So it'll be very exciting to see what this house turns into. Now, Soundstage 22, which had a quiet place last year, it's had houses such as Ghostbusters. It had The Bride of Frankenstein Lives a few years ago. This will be home to what appears to be Fallout, with the thumbs up, which is the iconic thing in the TV show and the video games. If you're aware, all the characters do a thumbs up. Now, this is probably one of the most controversial ones that I'm hearing people talk about in terms of, does this fit a HHN? Now, I personally think it does. I'm a big Fallout fan. I love the video games. I watched the TV show. Super excited for Season 2. I think this will work perfectly. I do not think this is going to be bad at all, but I think there'll be some scary moments, and I think the sets in here will be incredible. Walking through the different vaults, walking through, maybe they'll do this some of the games, go through the casinos, but even if they stick to the first season of the TV show, because that's what it's rumored to be based off, you'll still have like the riot scene. You'll have where they go into the hospital with the ghouls. It's going to be really cool, really exciting, and I cannot wait to check this house out. And moving up to Soundstage 23B, it appears to be Scream. Now, that obviously could be change, but that does look like Scream to me, especially if you're familiar with the film. This has been rumored to be coming to the event for years. It's been almost canceled, or it has been canceled and come several times. So this just looks really cool to me, and I cannot wait to check this out. Ghostface is one of my favorite horror icons. The original Scream is one of my favorite horror movies. And just to see Ghostface come to the event would be really cool. But I do think that there's a chance that this is not based on the original, and it could be Scream 6 or Scream 7. There's been some rumors about that, where it's based on the newer films with Jenna Ortega. But who knows? We'll see. But if it is the original, that's great. If it's the newer ones, that's great. Just cannot wait to see Ghostface at the event. Now, up on top there, we have Soundstage 24B, and that's going to be an original house at the moment, and it looks to be some type of Grim Reaper, Devil City type house, which could be pretty cool. Maybe it's like a biker gang or something. I don't know. It looks like a city filled with Grim Reapers, though. So maybe it's like going to have some story about some night where the Grim Reapers stalk a city. I think the sets in this house could be really, really unique and really cool. It looks to be where Insidious was located in years past, so that's going to be great. So sets are going to be, especially this will probably be one of the scarier houses. I think there's a lot of potential with this house, and I am looking forward to checking out this Grim Reaper city house that is an original rumored for Halloween Horror Nights this year. Now, moving on, similar to Scream, we have another house that has been rumored to be coming to the event for several years and got replaced at the last second, and also one that fans have wanted for years, and that is The Conjuring with the ghost and the magnifying glass. Now, we don't know if this will just be based on the original Conjuring film, maybe the new one, Last Rites, that comes out this year, or possibly just a Conjuring mega house that has all of the films like Annabelle, La Llorona, The Nun, who knows. But what Scream could potentially be, like I said, could be the newer movies, the older movies, or a giant mega house, which is a rumor. Now, Conjuring, I would believe they would just do the original, but maybe they'll do the new one. And this will be located where Triplets of Terror was last year in Soundstage 25. And now moving on to the Fast and Furious tent location, we have the long-awaited Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, this house has been speculated for years. People have wanted it to come to the event for years, and I cannot wait to be walking through this. Now, we do not know if it's going to be based on the games or movies. We do know Five Nights at Freddy's 2 comes out later this year. We know that Universal has a very tight relationship with Blumhouse, and we know that they have them at the event every year pretty much in some capacity, even if it's just a character meet and greet, scare zone, or if it's an entire house. So this could be a Blumhouse version, which would be the movie, or this could be based on the games. I would assume it's on the movies just because they're more relevant to today's world, and the sequel is coming out soon, so I think this could be a combo house. Now, Fast and Furious is a smaller location, so I think there's a lot of potential in this location. They just need to figure out a way to make it bigger and at least have big sets, because if you're going to do FNAF, you have to do it right. And you need to have the pizzeria, which I can already imagine them having on the front of the tent, which is fine as long as it looks cool. But you got to have like the recreated arcade, and it's got to be to scale. There's no way you can cut corners with FNAF. So I'm very surprised they're not putting this in a soundstage or at least a larger tent. But still excited. Curious to see if it gets moved around in the later speculation map, because we don't know right now exactly what's going on with all the locations. These are just rumors, like I said. But we'll see. Looking forward to the Five Nights at Freddy's at Halloween Horror Nights. Moving on around the corner, we have the return of Nightmare Fuel, which will be a show. If you're not unfamiliar, it's a dancer show. This will be the 5th iteration of it, I believe. And keep going. We'll be going back to Tent 3, which is in the back of the park now, back where the Universal Monsters Eternal Bloodlines and Goblin's Feast were last year, the brand new Sprung tents. We have a Dark Christmas original house. So not the movie, a Dark Christmas, like Twisted Christmas, maybe Krampus, maybe some Twisted Elves. Think that scene from Slaughter Cinema 2. Looks exciting though, and I think it'll be pretty cool. And then keep going around the lagoon. We have another IP house that fans have wanted for years, and that's Terrifier. Now, we do not know if this will be based on the first, second, or third film. I'm not a huge fan to just movies that are just full of blood and guts. I like when there's an actual story, which Terrifier, in my opinion, lacks strongly. But I think with Horror Nights, it will work fine and work perfectly because it is a very scary movie, especially the original, and very graphic movie, which I'm kind of curious how Horror Nights will do that. I think they're definitely going to have to tame it back a lot. Interested to see how it works out. I'll definitely do it once or twice and see how it is. Like I said, I'm just not a big Terrifier fan. That's just a personal opinion of mine. Continuing around the lagoon, we have 2 more tent locations that are going to be at the older Sprung tents that are directly next to Simpsons. And these are going to be 2 original houses that seem to be rumored around past Slaughter Cinema films. We have one that appears to be themed around some type of pirate with a chain, and then one's like a monster zombie thing that some people were saying is going to be Cyborgs, which was a scene in Slaughter Cinema 2. That would be really cool, like an old retro, like monster alien fighting, like sci-fi house. Continuing on, we have HHN Chains, which was also a Slaughter Cinema house, which I believe was like a cowboy with and going up against like zombies. That's going to be really cool as well. But overall, this year looks really, really cool, and I cannot wait to check out Halloween Horror Nights this year. I just think seeing all this stuff on the map together is really cool. Halloween Horror Nights this year is going to be a blast, and even for houses that I'm not super hyped for, obviously these are still all rumors, I'm still very excited for it. I cannot wait to do all these haunted houses and step back in a haunted house again. I love Horror Nights. I think it's a great time where Universal can show their creativity, and I think having these haunted houses there this year is going to be a great lineup. Big fan of most of them, and even the ones I'm not a big fan of, I'm still excited for. So overall, this looks like a great lineup to me. And thanks again to Horror Night Nightmares for doing our speculation map. I can't wait to see more of them in the future. And overall, super excited for Halloween Horror Nights. Thanks again for watching. Comment down below if you are excited for Halloween Horror Nights and which house on this map you are most excited for. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day, everyone. See ya. Bye.